It's time to crack open beer number 2 of 4 that were brought to Redbeard by Ron, one of the co-owners of the New Ontario Brewery here in North Bay, and he brought them from the Perth Brewery. Yeah, Ron, you're the man. What be going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is a daily drink vlog for the beer of the today. We've got a can of Mocha Stout by the Perth Brewery. Yes, indeed, Mocha Stout. So, coffee, coffee chocolatey flavors. I don't like coffee. I've said this before. But coffee flavor, when it's added to certain things, like I like coffee cake, I like this, I like Tim Hortons Ice Cap, which is basically like a coffee flavored frozen smoothie type thing. So, I don't know, this could be good. Let's try to not eat all the cat hairs, and let's crack her open. And then let's see what we got. One thing, Perth, like, if you only sell your stuff in cans, then why would you make a glass this small? This would fit a normal size beer bottle. It is not going to fit all of this particular can. It's kind of annoying. I'll get over it, but, you know, like, why? Wait, you know what? Really? I could have sworn that didn't work last time. Another one of them damn dark kind of beers. Let's see if we can see anything. Nope, nope. She is pitch black, as you can see. All right. That's okay. Once again, I seem to have my fact list thing not on the screen because I am fantastically brilliant and I'm great at getting things ready before I start these vlogs. Doesn't really have a... I'm getting a little bit of a coffee smell, but it's not a strong smell at all. Let's give it a shot. It's not bad. It's got a little bit of an oddness to it, though, I have to say. The coffee flavor, definitely there. Not really getting a lot of chocolate flavor. And then there's just something I can't quite explain. Like the smoky, malty, stout kind of, the common stout flavor is a little bit off. I don't know. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. And of course, cheers to you, Ron, from New Ontario. The beard loves you because you're awesome. I full-on can't explain that. It's like their IPA that I had, the first beer by these guys that I had. Something was different in that as well. Nothing on the can that I'm seeing right now that would explain. Maybe by the time I get down, it'll be okay. Sorry, it is okay, but I was hoping for a little bit more. Today being December 14th, on this date 1903, the Wright brothers made their first attempt to fly with their plane called the Wright Flyer at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Didn't really work out for them at this particular juncture, but that was a text message. from my boss. Damn it. Yep, just he was asking me if it's garbage day tomorrow because I got to put out the garbage. I don't know if I mentioned that I live on top of where I work kind of thing, so I take care of certain things for my boss and stuff. My boss is awesome. My boss is better than your boss. I can almost guarantee that. Like, awesome boss. And like I was saying here, sorry, the whole Wright brothers thing, their Wright Flyer, this was like the first thing that they made. It was the first powered vehicle that was able to ever fly that was heavier than air. Up until then, it was like hot air balloons and helium and hydrogen and, excuse me, stuff like that. So it was a pretty big deal. Like when you think about it now, 747s and the giant jumbo jets, they are insanely heavy, and it is quite the engineering marvel that something that heavy can fly through the air. Like, kudos to people that do that kind of shit. Like I am no aviation engineer or anything, so yeah. Maybe the slightest little bit of chocolate. The coffee flavor even isn't pronounced. Like it says Mocha Stout. So I would be expecting very chocolatey, very coffee flavors going on in here. And that is not... They're there, but they're not mocha levels, in my mouth's opinion. 200 years ago, feisty Scots settled the Perth area. This is the same thing that they put on their other can. Seriously. Scottish Thistle pays homage to those thirsty folk and their rich heritage of our town. Here at Perth Brewery, dedicated blah 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 blah. I am not... Pretend that didn't happen. And yeah, like, really? You're gonna put the same thing on every can? That's kind of shitty. Like, sure, put that on there, but then also put something about the particular beer. Not impressed with that. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. Dark chocolate, vanilla, and coffee bean. Makes me think even more that this should have more of a coffee chocolate flavor. 5.5% alcohol and 42 IBUs. But I'm not super impressed so far, Perth. I got 2 more beers. There's like a Pilsner and some maple thing, so maybe you can be 2 for 2. Because as it stands right now, you're, for what they should be and what they should taste like, you're sitting at 0 for 2. It's not bad, but compared to other stouts that I've tried, it could be a hell of a lot better. On this date in 1911, Ronald Admundson's team, I think that's comprising himself, Olaf Bjaaland, something land, Helmer Hansen, Sverre Hassel, and Oscar Wisting became the first group of people to reach the South Pole. And I imagine that was a bloody, horrifying ordeal. First people to ever make it there, like, once you get there, what do you do? You're like, okay, we made it here. It's a huge achievement. Hooray. And now we have to go home. Back through the terrible, terrible, freezing, cold, like, completely inhospitable landscape. There aren't a whole lot of creatures that survive, like, that actually call Antarctica home. I think like some penguins and maybe some seals and shit. I think it's the only continent on Earth that is basically devoid of, like, insect life. I think. Like, it's that cold and terrible. I don't want to go there. On this date in 1962, NASA's Mariner 2 became the first spacecraft to fly by Venus. It's an interesting feat. Like I was talking about yesterday, like we haven't been back to the moon in like 30 years. I think like 40 years actually, because it was 72, wasn't it? 70 something? So that'd be, yeah, it's... Fuck. Like, you have such a cool little slogan kind of thing with your thistle that, what, pays homage to the Scots or something that settled the area? Wet your thistle? But at the same time, that makes it sound like you put thistles in your beer. From the first two that I've tried, I'd say, okay, I believe you. That's that weird flavor. Thistle. I don't know what that weird flavor is, but stop putting it in your beers, please. Mocha. So much potential there. So much potential for just insane levels of delicious. And you decided to make that. Really? You could have went so many other ways and been so much better than this is. I said before, and probably before, and even maybe before, it's not horrible. It's drinkable, it's okay, but it could be a hell of a lot tastier, in my personal opinion. If this is your favorite beer in the world, leave a comment. Let me know why, so we can have a discussion over which one of us has the palate that's right fucked. Because I would think that that's the case. If one of us loves this and one of us hates it. Excuse me, not hate. Sorry. I won't expect Mocha Stout. Burp. Hey, that tastes like coffee and chocolate. It does not. Especially considering the ingredients say that you added dark chocolate, vanilla, and coffee beans right into the brew. They didn't impart their flavors very well at all. On this date in 1972, there's a wire in my way. Going along the whole Apollo thing that's been happening the last couple days, this is where it ended. Eugene Cernan, last person to walk on the moon, after he and Harrison Schmitt completed the third and final extravehicular activity that began yesterday, talking about. And yeah, that was it. No more moonwalking. Yeah. I really don't have anything left to say about this. So finally on this date, in 2004, the Millau Viaduct, the tallest bridge in the world, was formally inaugurated near Millau, France. Drink now the last of this kind of bullshit beer. Yeah, I said it. I'm sorry, Perth Brewery, but you really have yet to impress me at all. And your Mocha Stout gets a rating of 6? And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you want to see me, then put some comments in the box down below. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! Yeah, maybe I did kind of lose my mind at the end of that vlog. It's fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't lower than 5, but, you know, still. That just hit my TV.